welcome to the Clashing of Steel.
So today I found another old video in my folders. Well, I sadly don't have the scoreboard for this one, but I can make do without it. So I'm playing Sulla and as usually try to make the best of it. There are a lot of troops massing around on the east and west, and sadly not so many of us in the middle, which means I gotta stay there for a while. And also kind of support the catapult a wee bit. I mean, as much as I dislike being forced into a defensive position and staying there in hopes of someone engaging me, it is still an important task. And oh, of course, it's Germanicus. Who else should it be? At least the pikemen are dealing with elephants. That is probably the best option we have. And I'm guessing this was a new elephant player because he didn't realize what he was doing. Well, that's what you gotta learn. Elephants are strong, but only against infantry, or certain infantry types. Just seeing as Germanicus is pushing from the east and the archers are not focusing on heavy offense, I might as well support our guys in the east, basically. Well, I mean, main support I can give is proscription. Germanicus' vengeance will still do massive damage, and proscription will probably slow it down a bit. It probably won't give us an overwhelming winning chance, but it will give us support, slowing down Germanicus' offense. And perhaps if I flank properly, I can even make a little bit of difference. Ooh, catapult shot. Great shot. Could have not done it better myself. Well, I like that the horsemen are going after the archers, but eventually I'm kinda gonna wish they would have gone after slingers instead. And that was not such a great catapult shot. Why won't these guys rout already? They're surrounded so badly. And here it is. And not sure if that was a great shot or a close one. We got one down. And this means we can beat this guy. The moment he gets routed, he loses vengeance, and that is what we want here most likely. I mean, routing and killing them is also a great option, but my key focus would be to get rid of the vengeance, because that is such a game changer. And now elephants are coming in to make my life a miserable hell. At least he's spreading, I'm gonna give him that. He probably still doesn't know what he's doing, but at least he is spreading. Oh, they're going after the javelins. Did not know that. I mean, these javelins are kinda low at low tier, but well, I guess they can make a wee bit of difference against an elephant. But that storm was just so huge of a waste. And well, I can hit him in the back, but it's probably gonna turn around on me. Yeah, that's the usual thing. So time to go jogging. But well, my focus is also to keep this elephant busy, because I don't want him to go after javelins. Javelins can at least do something against him, even if it is rather little comparing what tier they are. It is still more than I can do in a steady fight. Without the javelins or the pikemen in this location, I think the elephants would have smashed me up, probably the spearmen and the other swordsmen as well. Because as much as I would love to deal with them, we just can't. And of course the slingers are starting with their harassment. Well, now comes a nasty part. Our horsemen are dead. Well, they took mostly care of their archers. But sadly, we still have slingers here. And since we won the east side, they're gonna be pushing onto the base. We actually won the west side mostly as well, but only I seem to be going this way. It might have been a mistake, but I can't turn around anymore, because the moment I turn around, slingers are gonna have a field day on me. The damage that slingers inflict from the rear is just beyond redemption. Fortunately, there are only remnants able to defend them, and that means I can keep pushing them. The big mistake these slingers did was that they kept themselves stacked. If they would have spread out, they could have started ruining my day straight away. They could have spread themselves into this area and my advances would have been instantly countered. Also doing a small bait with the other infantry, and yeah, it worked. The slingers used their slings the moment I turned around. Well, they used it before, but I managed to trick them. I mean, now I actually don't fear the infantry anymore. I am Sulla, so I can just outwhip him. I can outrun him. He doesn't matter to me anymore. And well, this is gonna be a long run now. Oh, I boosted it? Nice. Well, chasing slingers. You know how this goes. Almost got them, and no. I mean, Germanicus could catch me at this moment with a charge, but he's not the smartest of Germanicuses. What actually works out for us is that I can send one of my units after the slingers. Slingers are forced to run. Oh, I took that in the rear. And, well, I can use proscription to weaken these opponents, but I made a mistake of thinking that we would encounter these opponents. And instead, I'm left to fight against the phalanx, against whom I could actually deal, but, well, they're just cross-phalanxing me, making an L, so to say. So, if I focus one side, the other one is gonna harass me quite heavily. So, I have pushed them so far. I'd say I have made it work, because they were stacked and this player was moving in this direction. I pushed them away from our main force. I sacrificed one unit in hopes of pushing them away, which means I can make some difference. These spearmen. I should be able to take them on. There shouldn't be that much of a counter, seeing as there are no other spearmen to counter phalanx me from the side or some other place. I mean, as long as they're focusing me, they're actually losing here a valuable time. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, yeah, this is funny. So sadly I made 2 sacrifices, but the main one was against slingers. Yeah, these spearmen don't have a chance anymore. So, as long as I could force the slingers to run, I could make a difference. And that was my focus, because if we are engaged and slingers have a chance to just circle us, harass us from different sides, we would have lost. That is why I went after the slingers. I thought it to be an important task, and perhaps even a vital one for success of the victory. I do not know why I speeded up this video so much. So now they're using the same tactic as they did before, but they probably are forgetting one important thing. They're doing it in a horrible location. There is a big rock here, and since they're slingers, they can't shoot over it. Which means I can hide behind it. Which means they might be slightly uneasy of what is going to happen next. Well, actually, so am I, but just a bit. And, well, here I'm still chasing after those slingers. The range is just ridiculous, but, well, at least they don't do any damage from the front. So, back there I'm repositioning, and here I'm trying to chase after the slingers. And probably now the positions have switched. I should have forced myself from the other side of the rock, from where I ran behind it. But okay, it doesn't matter. As long as I can keep forcing them. Well, this is how this match ends. We're all chasing practically the ranged units. And they don't really want to give up as well. I mean, it was an interesting match. I saw myself as just forcing them, seeing as they knew they had to run. I didn't give them a chance to deal proper damage, deal the damage they would have wanted to. And of course they're here now. Well, the match was of a... I can't say it was interesting because I was... Half the match I was just chasing after the slingers, forcing them away from us so they could not support their team members. Basically I sacrificed one unit onto these 3 slingers. I sacrificed sadly one unit against basically 2 spearmen. And well, one of my units has mostly stayed alive. I mean, I did all I could. I forced. Maybe I could have used 2 units to support instead of 1 defending catapult. But I think he realizes that the match is over for him. We did all we could. He did, well, he did what I forced him to do. He probably disliked it a lot, but that's the situation we were in. So forcing can often be rather important, and doing it with 1 unit, forcing 3 units, that is definitely worth it. In this case with Slingers, definitely. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.